Now then, remember me? It's been far too long since I posted a video on YouTube. In my mind, I thought, oh, it's only a couple of months. In fact, when I checked, it's been 7 months since my last upload, and I can only apologise. There are a few reasons. I won't go into the details of the reasons, but I've had some health issues which are going to be resolved very shortly, hopefully, and then I'll be back firing on all cylinders. I'm also writing another book for my publisher, this one on pen drawing techniques, which will hopefully be published sometime next spring. So I'm on with that, which is again taking up time. So apologies again for the gap, and I hope you enjoy this bit of line work. And I promise it really won't be another 7 months before the very next video. Thanks again for all your support. It means so much to me, and for the feedback on my pen and wash book. It really is heartwarming. Thanks again. See you soon and enjoy the video. Now then, so where were we? Oh yeah, 7 months ago. That's where we left it. When I say we, I mean I. That's my reference photograph, which bears little resemblance to this, because as I explained in the previous video, I took some liberties. So the purpose of this really short video is going to be to add some pen lines to it. And for this, I'm going to use this lovely brass Kaweco Sport. So we may as well dive right in. And we'll start here. I'm kind of mainly using my imagination to form these where the lines are, because I've drawn quite a few dry stone walls in the past. And I'm using, you probably picked up by now already, I'm using my favoured technique of a continuous line, just allowing the pen to run. It's interesting that even though this watercolour has been down in the sketchbook for 7 months, I still feel that the pen is actually spreading slightly into the damp watercolour. Oops, here we go, across the join of the pages. I already think this is probably worth it. It's kind of fine-tuning in the scene for me anyway. And again, the continuous line, I just think it adds a lot more life to the drawing by not having lines that can almost look like they've been drawn with a ruler or some kind of straight edge. Now, for my taste, these lines are looking a little bold, a little heavy. I want to put some line work over there, and as I keep saying to folk at workshops, etc., if you use let's put some, sorry, you can't tell I'm making this up as I go along, can you? Let's put some definition on on the grass verge. Sorry, I'm struggling to string a sentence together. It's a while since I've done this, so bear with me. I will get back into my stride on the next video. Yeah, I can see here that the ink lines are definitely spreading. So what I'm going to do is put this down and pick up a trusty Unipin 0.1, and then just put some, not sure why there's that white there. I think yeah, because the field goes all the way across. So let's, yeah, this is working out better. These lines aren't as heavy. So as I've said, these heavier lines are okay. In the foreground, because that's pulled them forward, but these finer lines and lighter lines are much better for the stuff in the far distance. So let's do this. You can't really tell from the thing, but I'm hardly applying any pressure at all to the pen. So let's try and add a bit of interest to this path by just suggesting a few pebbles. And then some, I'm not a big fan of scribbling, but sometimes you need to do some quick marks. To add some, let's do some matching ones over there. I find if I'm doing separate marks here, look, and where I start the mark there, it's broader, and when I lift the pen, you get that nice pointed line that almost suggests grass, which I prefer to this scribble because the lines are almost joined. You see, if I do some over here, the separate lines. The only problem with this is if when you make a long line like this, the end of the line can sometimes, you get a little flick mark that I can't make it do it now. You know, there's a little tiny little flick at the end of your pen stroke. But it all works well, I think. Different marks. Let's do this. I think this is working well. Sorry, I forgot. Yep. So I've not really mentioned this much now, but I'm actually writing a second book. I was absolutely delighted to be asked by my publishers to do a second book purely on ink, pen, ink drawing techniques with a pen and ink. So I'll be covering all this in depth. I'm well on with it now. I'm starting to do some of the content for it now. I've mapped out and done the synopsis and had all that approved. You see, I actually think that now looks far better than it was when we started. I'm being more careful with the pens here. I think there's a lot more interest there. I won't try and put any more wash across there, but there you go. I think that has actually made the whole thing look a lot better, a lot more focused, and I'm much happier with it. So there you go. That's the magic of a pen. Actually, it took me a while to find this because I couldn't. It's that long ago. I've done so much more since. Let's have a look what else is in here. Obviously, at the beginning of the year, I was experimenting with more watercolor rather than pen. You see, there's another one I could add pen to. I may do that later on. And that was drawn with a different pen, coloured pen. Oh, I posted that one on Instagram. There's one you may not have seen. That's a different subject, a bit more colour. I actually painted that prior to adding the pen on. And there's another one. And I'm much happier with that one. That's the town of Helmsley in North Yorkshire, and I've got some work in a gallery here. It's either there or there. It's called the Salt Box Gallery. So if you're in the area, pop in and have a look. So yeah, I'd actually forgotten I'd drawn that, so let's go back to the one in question, which is that one. So there you go, a messy watercolour painting rescued with the good oak pen. So thanks for watching, thanks for your support and all the helpful comments, and I'm going to post this tomorrow, which is it's Friday the 30th of August, and certainly within the next 10 days I've got another one that I'm planning to do in 2 or 3 stages, so look out for those. They'll happen over the next 2 to 3 weeks. So thanks again everybody, take care, bye.